On Fox News, they are scrambling to take what's going on in Ukraine vis-a-vis Russia and turn it to their own purposes. And they found a few ways to do that. I want to focus on one today, and that is using the conflict there and the sort of geopolitical situation around it to attack anyone who believes that we should be investing in renewable energy. Anyone who thinks that we should even have as some sort of aspirational goal, cutting down our consumption of fossil fuels. And that has been like all over Fox News. But specifically, I think it reached what I hope is its lowest point with this.
This is the irony of letting children like Greta Thunberg take up shelf space in your brain. Think about all the adults that took her opinion over the progress made in fracking or drilling or the necessity of coal in nearly every country. But no. How dare you? Remember that? How dare you? We all sat there. Oh, maybe she'll drop solar panels down into Kyiv to save people. It's not going to happen. China and Russia must have been laughing at us when we were allowed to be lectured on world affairs by a 14-year-old. Oil is a world affair. Energy is a world affair. Fuel is a world affair. We got to wake up to that. We also got to get back into the nuclear world. The anti-nuke ideology put us in a hole for many decades. It's probably the greenest fuel that we will ever see. The sooner we get back to nuclear, the sooner we were almost energy independent. Right. Remember the good old days?
Yeah. Yeah. Just to be clear, we were not like based on the nuclear power that we had 3 or 4 decades ago. We were not energy independent as a result of that. I don't even know exactly what he's trying to reference there, Sabrina. But he is very frustrated that we listened to Greta Thunberg and that we allowed her to jujitsu us into some sort of oil-based conflict with Russia, that we have allowed her to dictate our energy policy, and now we have to be involved in these sorts of situations because of her.
That's so funny that he would make that dumb joke about like her dropping solar panels on another country, as if Russia wasn't just saying, the International Space Station, it could,
that's true.
On this country, true. Like, come on.
I'm glad that you remembered that, or that you brought that up, because I don't know if that was what was on his mind. It is, I mean, like he's a full-grown adult, technically. Let's be clear about that. A wealthy, full-grown adult. This is his entire career, is trying to be either funny or insightful. And someday he's gonna be one of those. He decided to attack her and implied that if you think that renewable energy would be a good thing, then, well, why in a time of war, why don't you just drop some solar panels on them? Well, actually, right now it might not be terrible, because there's the possibility that either through conventional weapons or some sort of hacking, Russia could do significant damage to the energy grid of countries that they're attacking. Having some sort of home-based solar actually might not be that bad of an idea. It's also not what is being proposed. Let's be clear. He also started off that little screed saying this is what comes of allowing her to, he said something like living rent-free in your mind. Let's just remind you, he brought her up. If she is living rent-free in anyone's mind, it's Greg Gutfeld, not those who are unfortunately making the energy policy here in the US. I wasn't planning to talk about Greta today, maybe when we get to the IPCC report in a little bit, but he's the only one who decided that talking about a teen activist made sense in the context of this military conflict.
Yeah, he's got to stop letting this young teenage girl live in his head. He's just being weird to make her the center of that conversation.
Mm-hmm. By the way, not only is it weird as part of his focus, like he is doing so much additional work to either not understand what it is that she wants and that what other environmental activists, whether teen or not, want, but to misconstrue how it would actually function. He's saying we need to be energy independent. You know, it would be a great way to work towards that? Needing less fuel, needing to import less oil. Wouldn't that be great? Oh, it also has the side effects of reducing, our carbon emissions, helping fight against climate change, reducing pollution, all those sorts of things, making the US an actual big part of what is going to be inevitably, regardless of what the Five wants, a massive industry in producing these sorts of things. We could be a part of that. So they simultaneously are fighting for us to be energy independent, but also attacking one route that we could actually do that, and that others could too. If you're worried about Russian aggression, if you're worried about all of that, well, stop being so tied in with them via needing their oil exports. It's like they're punching themselves in the face in their attempt to make the left a villain, even when the left is advocating for things that they say they want to.
No, absolutely. Like, capitalist motives aside of like not needing to rely on other countries like for their oil, it will be better for the planet, for slowing down climate change, which will affect all countries, everybody, every living being. So yeah, like you said, they're punching themselves in the face. And if anything, it's a stronger argument as to why we need more renewable resources and we need to step away from fossil fuels.
Exactly. Yeah, the fight against it, like it is. If you could talk to one of the conservatives that's watching one of these shows that wasn't so caught up in the fact that they consume all this misinformation like so much, if you could detach them for a few weeks and ask them, hey, why is it that the US shouldn't be independent, that we shouldn't manufacture these sorts of things and then free ourselves up and also have cleaner air, cleaner water? Why are you against that again? I don't think they would know. They just know that they're supposed to be. They know that if you talk about like wind turbines and you talk about solar panels, they're supposed to laugh. It's supposed to be a joke. I don't think they actually understand why.